The draft is over. The final fantasy draft that I have to be a part of is over, which means only one thing. Are you ready for some football? That's right. This Thursday kicks off the 2018 NFL season. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Not that the Chiefs are going to go anywhere. I hope they have a fun, high-scoring year and get a top 5 draft pick in the same breath next year. Because they aren't going to the Super Bowl. If you aren't going to the Super Bowl, just get last place, right? You know you're not going to have a chance. So let's not even try to win a lot. Good draft, guys. Before I get into our draft review, want to go over just the basics. So basically, we decided we're going to go with 5 trades per team for the year. Once you're out of those trades, you're done. I think 5 is a lot, but whatever. Let's have a good year. No collusion. If it's blatant, obvious collusion, you'll be kicked out of the league, and I will just take over your team. And you won't win anything if you win because, well, obviously, you colluded. So, let's not have that. Use your best judgment. Make fair trades. Try to win for yourself. No trading for real money. You can't say, hey, I'll give you Le'Veon Bell for $20 just because you want to get your money back or whatever. Okay? None of that. So, let's get started. Oh, and also, I don't know why the league does that scheduling the way it does, where you won't play somebody in the league, yet you'll play somebody else 3 times. I don't know how to fix it. It's messed up. And don't forget our toilet bowl. How we're going to do the payouts. We're going to do 150 for first, 75 for second, 50 for third, and 25 for the toilet bowl winner. You guys actually did a very good job this year. I guess as a teacher of fantasy football, I am proud of you guys. You guys actually drafted I would say pretty smart this year. First quarterback wasn't taken until the 4th round, which is very smart. A lot of running backs taken in the 1st round, very smart. First tight end wasn't taken until the end of the 3rd round. I mean, you guys did really good this year. I'm actually impressed. It looked like a real fantasy draft instead of like years before where you guys are taking too many quarterbacks in the 1st round and kickers and defenses really early. The one thing that does bug me still, maybe I'll drop this league to 14 rounds. I do my leagues with 18 rounds, and we're focused and doing the whole thing. But I know you're kids, I guess, still. After the 14th round, you guys were all just ready to run outside and not care about the last 2 rounds. So, heck, maybe for now on we'll just do 14 rounds because obviously you guys don't pay attention for the last 2. So, this is my review on my ranking order. Means nothing, by the way, so don't have a hissy fit where I put you. And this year I'm doing it a little different. So I went through everyone's team really quick, really briefly. I got 3 teams I have at the bottom. I got 4 teams, I guess, in the top. And then what did that leave us? 4 and 3, 7. So that's what, 5 teams in the middle. So let's start at the bottom. Well, not that these teams are really bad, but I think they need a little work if you want to have a chance for at least the playoffs. Canton, you're one of those teams. This isn't in any order. It's not like you're the worst in my mind, but you need work, Canton. Alex Smith was your best quarterback. Now, yeah, Alex Smith might do good. I'm sure he'll do good, but I don't know. I could have done. You had a choice of a whole bunch of other quarterbacks. Like, let's see, Canton. When you took a quarterback, you could have took Carson Wentz. Hello. Matt Stafford. Hello. I would have took both those guys over Alex Smith. So, I don't know. It's just me. But you have Alex Smith, Rex Burkhead, Alvin Kamara, and that's it for running backs. Two running backs, really. The rest suck. And Rex Burkhead, really, I don't think he's going to do much. He might get hurt. You do have a lot of good wide receivers, so you might want to try to trade a couple of wide receivers to get some running back. I don't know. Crabtree, Brandon Cooks, Adam Thielen, Michael Thomas, all good wide receivers. Jimmy Graham, good tight end. Jaguar defense. That's what's going to get you some wins, having that Jaguar defense. So you need help at running back. I'm not so sold on your quarterback. You're at the bottom. Trey, I know you think your team is so awesome, which, hey, it might be good, just not awesome. I'm not sold on Kirk Cousins. That's one of the big problems. Or Tyrod Taylor, because what's his name from Oklahoma looks Baker Mayfield. He looks like he's going to be good. And I'm not a fan of Kirk Cousins. I never have been. Not even in Washington. I don't know how. And now that he has a contract, I don't know how well he'll do. David Johnson, obviously a stud. But then you have some guys we don't know what's going to happen. Dion Lewis is on a new team. We don't know how he fits in that team. Kerryon Johnson, a rookie on a team that has literally 4 or 5 running backs that they will use. So I don't know how to take that. Marlon Mack, he's injured already. And who knows what happens with the Colts. They may give up on Marlon Mack. So really you only have one running back. That's why you're at the bottom, because of that one running back. And we don't know about what Dion Lewis is going to do. I like your receivers. Good receivers. Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, and Sterling Shepard. Awesome. DJ Moore could be awesome too. Trey Quinn, you're a tool. Evan Ingram's going to be good. Chargers defense, obviously good. But you need help at running back and quarterback, just like Canton's team. The other team I have at the bottom, Dagan. Okay, Dagan, I love running backs, but I always make sure to get at least another receiver before the 10th round, I feel like. What round did you finally get a second receiver? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th round, you got Pierre Garçon. I guess I would have got one in the 8th round instead of Burrito. I would have got Crabtree or Watkins. Not so sold on Pierre Garçon. But yeah, you got Jimmy Garoppolo also as your starting quarterback. We don't know really what to expect yet from him. He did do good, but teams in the NFL weren't aware of what he does. They're going to learn his tendencies and put a stop to it. That's all you have is Garoppolo. You didn't get another quarterback. You have a lot of running backs. Chris Thompson, Isaiah Crowell, Jay Ajayi, Peyton Barber, Chris Carson, and Kareem Hunt. Yes, you will play 3 running backs. I think Peyton Barber, Kareem Hunt, and probably Chris Carson or Jay Ajayi. I don't know. I'd package 2 of those running backs for maybe a handcuff and a good receiver or something. I mean, you have A.J. Green, Devin Funchess, and Pierre Garçon. You can't go wrong. I mean, those are going to be 2. Devin Funchess is going to get balls thrown to him. But you're really lacking. I don't know. I don't think I would have gone A.J. Green. I don't think I would have gone Devontae Freeman or Joey Mixon or Jordan Howard instead of A.J. Green. That's just me. Severus Jenkins and Jasecki. I mean, they're serviceable. They'll do good. I don't know about your defenses either. Dagan, sorry, man. It's in your best team, I don't think. Because you're going to play 3 running backs, and you're not going to know which one. All right. So the middle guys. Here are my middlemen. Jordan, I got you in the middle. I love your quarterbacks. Carson Wentz and Patrick Mahomes. Sweet. But you only have really 1.5 running backs. Kenyon Drake, Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams, he might get hurt like last year. He's already showing signs of getting hurt. And then you got Ty Montgomery, which he may be a receiver because he's supposed to be possibly turned into a receiver. Receivers, obviously, you got some sick receivers. I mean, sick. Antonio Brown and Tyreek Hill, that is gonna be insane. Don't ever trade those guys. Those guys are gonna. I might trade Antonio Brown, but right now those guys with Kenny Stills also, you're obviously gonna play three wide receivers. Um, or Keelan Cole. I mean, he's the number one in Jacksonville. Your receiving core is stacked like that. Running backs, again, I don't know. Maybe you and Dagan should make a trade. Ben Watson, he'll be good. Zach Ertz will be really good. Saints. Jordan, your team is primed and almost ready for a playoff. You just need one more running back. I mean, trade two of your receivers, like, I don't know, Stills and Cole for a running back. I don't know. Depends on how desperate you are. Another guy, Jonah. I got you in the middle of the pack. Deshaun Watson, obviously, he's going to be. I was skeptical of him last year, and boy, he was amazing. Um, Leonard Fournette, really good. Alfred Morris is going to be the starting running back. Will he be Alfred Morris from when he was young? Or will he be Alfred Morris of old? Adrian Peterson could turn into a stud. We don't know yet. But that's it. All you got really is two running backs. Corey Clement, you're welcome. I gave you him. I think he'll do all right. Receivers, though, here we go. DeAndre Hopkins, Stephon Diggs, and Juju Schuster. Cooper Kupp, Michael Gallup. All good receivers. Trey Burton, Charles Clay, and the Texans defense. So, like, once again, good team, but you're just weak on one running back. Just one. Carter. Carter. I got you in the middle of the pack, dude. Carter's team, Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers. Kind of cool to have them on the same team, right? Only your man Jimmy wouldn't understand that, right? Right, Jimmy? You do understand having Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers on the same team is kind of cool because they were on the same team for 1 year in San Diego, and then they got rid of Drew Brees and went with Phillip Rivers. Okay, all right. Well, it's cool to have them on the same team. So then you got Alex Collins and Saquon Barkley. That's gonna be awesome. Tariq Cohen will possibly be pretty good. Doug Martin might step in if Marshawn Lynch goes down, which is very possible. He's been dealing with back problems his whole life. Then you got Randall Cobb, Jarvis Landry, Amari Cooper, and Rashard Matthews. I mean, that's pretty sweet. You're going to have a dilemma because you got two good receivers, two good running backs, and then you could have a flex at either one. Tariq Cohen could be a flex. Randall Cobb could be a flex. Rashard Matthews could be a flex. Delaney Walker's your tight end. Nice. And Ravens defense. I mean, your team. I think I'm calling it now. If you don't mess this team up too much, I think, Carter, you're going to make the playoffs. Okay? I hope I didn't jinx you. I do think your team is playoff worthy. Jackson, Denzel, Michael Guerrero. Where did I have you? I have you in the middle of the pack, Michael. Ben Roethlisberger, great quarterback at home. Not so good away, but that's why you got Eli Manning. Le'Veon Bell, LaShawn McCoy is all you have at running back. You might consider drafting Chris Ivory. Okay? I'm going to give you a bone there. I'm going to throw you a bone. Pick up Chris Ivory in case something happens to LaShawn McCoy. Here's another bone. Pick up James Conner if he's still there in case something happens to Le'Veon Bell. What if he doesn't play week 1? James Conner is the man next in line to Le'Veon Bell. Just saying that. Go get James Conner. Buck Allen, Duke Johnson. Duke could be good. Duke could be that flex guy that gets a lot of catches as a running back. Larry Fitzgerald, Emmanuel Sanders, and Allen Robinson. Tyler Lockett, Paul Richardson. Those are all good receivers. Once again, everyone has good receivers. And that's why I'm a running back guy, because there's a lot of receivers out there. Greg Olson's your tight end in the Bronco defense. I mean, your team is good. I think as long as you can get those guys, I would drop literally. I would drop Buck Allen and pick up Chris Ivory. I would drop. I would drop Paul Richardson and pick up James Conner. I would. I would drop those two guys and pick up those two guys. So say that was my little tidbit for you, Michael. Okay, do what you want with it. Who else do I have in the middle? Did I go Jordan's? I went over Jordan's. Went over Jonah's. Went over Carter's. Jace. Jace, I got you in the middle. The beginning, I kind of liked your team a lot, but you got a problem. You want to know what your problem is? I'll go over it. Got two great quarterbacks, Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers. Nice. You got two good running backs, Dalvin Cook and his handcuff, Latavius Murray. Good job. And you got Christian McCaffrey. Nice. Okay, here's where you got problems. Literally no other running back except Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb will play, but I don't know how much for now. I think by week 10, he might be the starter, but until then, you got problems. And he may not be the starter the whole year. Who knows? So you got two running backs. That's it. Receivers, I like them. I like most of them. T.Y., Marquise Goodwin, Allen Hurns, Robbie Anderson. Obviously, you'll play T.Y., Marquise Goodwin, and then we'll figure out the other one. But it will be three receivers because you only got two running backs. Tight end, Gronk. Nice. And then the Viking defense. Nice. I think your team is also playoff worthy if they're healthy and if you can get another running back. All right. So if you haven't heard your name yet, I like you in the top four. Any order. Just going down this list. Brecken, I like yours. Like your team a lot. Tom Brady and Matt Stafford. Sweet. Devontae Freeman, Ezekiel Elliott, and Royce Freeman. Nice. Like it. With Sony Michel, who has great possibilities. Receivers, Julian Edelman is the sleeper of sleepers because nobody's thinking about him because he has a 4-game suspension. But guess what? I'm pretty sure Tom Brady and Julian Edelman are butt buddies like Jason Riley are butt buddies. Yeah, exactly. So, pretty sure Brady will throw the ball to Edelman when he comes back. And then you got Golden Tate and Marvin Jones. Have fun with that, figuring out who's going to throw to. I personally think it's Marvin Jones' year. Golden Tate is an afterthought. Demaryius Thomas, nice. Nelson Aguilar will be a stud too. Good job. Njuko, good tight end. The rest, I don't care. So I like your team. It's going to make a run. Riley, I hate saying this, but yeah, I think your team has a good chance to do some magic. Russell Wilson, really good. Carlos Hyde, Marshawn Lynch, Melvin Gordon. Sure, two of those running backs, we don't know. They may not do as well, but I think they'll be good enough to get you good points. Melvin Gordon, obviously a stud. But then you got Chris Hogan, Robert Woods, Odell Beckham, which I think are really good. I think Chris Hogan is going to be just as good as Julian Edelman when Edelman comes back because that's going to open up Hogan even more. Travis Kelce, stud, obviously. And the Rams defense. Hello. So yeah, I like that team a lot. I like it better than the other team you drafted in my league. Yeah, that's right, Glenn. Cat's out of the bag. I guess Riley drafted your team, punk. And I can tell that 150 that had to have been Riley's money too because it was all wadded up like a kid. That ain't your money, right? Riley bought this team. I'm playing against Riley in my league, am I? Am I not? Come on, tell me the truth. Who's another team? So I like your team, Riley. Okay, good job. Don't let it go to your head. You know it does. Jackson Danzel. Yep, I got you borderline 5 in the middle, but I still have you on the top. It's all about Andrew Luck. Will Andrew Luck be that guy that started with really good, or is he that guy that's not going to do that well? He's the problem. What will he do? Dak Prescott is just average guy now. But the three running backs are sick. Todd Gurley, Jordan Howard, Joe Mixon. Freaking nice. Really nice. Doug Baldwin, Josh Gordon, Kelvin Benjamin, Devontae Parker, and possibly Corey Davis. He hasn't shown much, but Good receiving core. I like you. I like him. I like him. I like him. You're going to have a dilemma because you're only going to play two receivers. You're going to play three running backs all the time, probably. So now you got to decide. Doug Baldwin, Josh Gordon, Doug Baldwin, Devontae Parker, Doug Baldwin. I mean, might not even be Doug Baldwin. Kyle Rudolph, and then the Bears defense. Yeah, I mean you did good. I'll say you did good. And this also hurts me to say it, but Mac, yeah, I like your team. Cam Newton is gonna be good. Oh, Colin Kaepernick is amazing, but Cam Newton is gonna be awesome. Once Mark Ingram's off his suspension, yeah, he'll probably do good too. Derek, you know what? Now I'm looking at your team, Mac. Yeah, I think you're actually in the middle of the pack. Sorry, you don't. You got Lamar Miller and Derrick Henry. I'm not wowed by that. Receivers: Julio, Alshon, Keenan. Okay, that's why, because of Keenan and Julio. And when Alshon comes back healthy, he'll be awesome. Sammy Watkins and Will Fuller. Okay, so once again, here's what you need to do, Mac. You got five receivers. Trade one or two of them and get a running back. But don't make a stupid trade and make it obvious that you're colluding, okay? Just trade. Just trade. Normal trade. Eagles defense and Jordan Reed. Okay, so if I had to switch, who would I switch out? I might consider, let's see, if I had to switch out Mac's team to the middle of the pack and bring somebody to the top four, I might consider. I don't know. I consider Jonah's team. I think I consider Jonah's team because he's got, like I say, he's got good receivers, good quarterback, two good running backs, and a possible third one, Adrian Peterson. We don't know yet. So anyway, that's my draft review. Does that everyone? Mac, Jackson, Trey. Oh, Trey. No, I did Trey. Canton. I did at the bottom, Trey. So that's it. I think Jackson Danzel's gonna repeat. There, you happy? I said it, but I'm lying. You ain't gonna repeat. There ain't no repeats. Nobody repeats. Jackson, you're gonna finish sweet second or third. Don't worry, you still win the money, but you ain't repeat. Nobody likes a repeater. But congratulations last year on winning. And who else won me? Oh yeah, Trey. Yeah, you're going all the way. You're gonna win it all in the toilet bowl. Boom. That's right, Trey. You got a chance to win it all in the toilet bowl. Who else wanted me to think they're so awesome? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Michael Guerrero. He thinks his team's awesome too. It is awesome. It's so awesome that you're gonna finish that close and win no money. Well, guys, that is my draft review. I hope you love it. Have a good season. Go Chiefs. I mean, go good enough, but to get a good draft spot. All right. Bye.